All right, what are we doing today? We are turning our 6's into 9's. I just got off the phone with my mom, which I've done around 2 o'clock. And she gave me the advice, which is just to look into the camera, which I'm still learning how to speak into, even though my intent is to try to speak to myself, but I want to make it coherent for other people. So, I talked earlier this week about losing my notebook, and I was like anybody who's writing an essay is like, damn, I got to start over again. But and this really has to do with my creative process. I've worked over the last 4 years to really create a note-taking system, because a lot of the times I feel like I'm in a conversation with the consciousness, the universe, and it feels like I'm this little human being that it's trying to guide. If as long as we can have a language that we can speak together, um, in the artist world we call that inspiration. Uh, and basically, I've been using these notebooks as like little detective notebooks to gather my ideas. Um, and so yeah, I think this dyslexic library is going to be a process of me sharing those ideas. And in fact, this 28-day thing was really just to get me going, get me out there, turning 6's to 9's. And I've never had more fun in my life. I went dancing last night with my friend Jeff to the Paradiso, to this amazing, amazing Thursday night party. I have to give those guys credit. I'll find out the name of that party because I'm going again, because it was only €7, and it was exceptional. Yeah, I think. Do I want to share anything about that? I don't know. But at the end of the week, it's very clear for me what I'm making next. I'm going to start documenting uh, my art school application to the Rietvelds, and I'm going to focus on cake making, sculptures. That advice I got from one of the great artists there, who's also a teacher, because you have to work there. In order to be a teacher at the Rietvelds, you have to be a practicing artist. And I love this idea because it really feels just a bunch of artists are working together and leading each other. And yeah, so we're gonna start there. Going to do cakes, Kimberline, focus on the party. I think that's the two main focuses, and continuing to walk around the streets of Amsterdam for the next 2 weeks, because I'm the last 2 weeks of the 28 days, and keeping track of what happens and taking really, really good notes. So I'm looking forward to sharing the process of making my cakes. And yeah, I think over the next couple posts, I'll start sketching out what those look like in the 3D world. I love playing with the material. This was a good Friday. This was a really, really good Friday. And I'm really excited because there are a lot of things that I'm looking forward to playing with. Kisses.